I am here to address and brief you regarding certain situations in the state of West Bengal and also on certain incidents in the state of West Bengal that has now become a grave concern for the people of this country. There is a lot of growing alarm regarding the deterioration of law and order in the state of West Bengal and the rising crime rates and atrocities against women in the state of West Bengal. As most of you are well aware, West Bengal is a state that is governed by the All India Trinamool Congress since 2011. And since 2011, in the past 13 years, the state has a woman chief minister, Mamata Banerjee ji, who is also the leader of the All India Trinamool Congress. Despite the state having a woman chief minister since 2011, the last 13 years, West Bengal has now become one of the states in this country where atrocities against women has become maximum. You had seen instances in Sandesh Kali, you have seen instances in Chopra, and now we are seeing instances in Kolkata. A few days back, there had been an incident where a medical PG student, a doctor, had been brutally raped, possibly most likely gang raped, and then was murdered by unknown people. It happened in one of the medical colleges in the capital of West Bengal, Kolkata. As you are all aware, it is a standard procedure and it is mandatory by law that whenever a cognizant offence, a heinous crime happens, there should be an FIR that should be filed immediately. The state police is under the West Bengal Home Department, that is directly under the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Still, the West Bengal police, they did not file an FIR, and instead of probing, instead of questioning the principal of the medical college, and instead of questioning the authorities of the medical college, there are allegations that the state police tried to protect them. There are allegations, and it has come to everybody's notice that as soon as this incident happened, the parents of the victim were made to wait for over 3 hours before the parents could even see the body. The parents were also initially told that the victim, she had committed suicide. So there are clear evidences that there are attempts to cover up. Instead of probing, the West Bengal police that comes under the Home Minister, that is right now held by the Chief Minister, a portfolio held by the Chief Minister, the police had attempted to cover up. A few days later after this incident, there had been a lot of silent marches and protests that happened inside the medical college by the colleagues, the co-workers and students who actually were with the victim. Again, the West Bengal Police Department, they failed in their duty because a lot of goons had come into the medical college and they had vandalized the college, and then they also assaulted the people of the medical college who were protesting against the incident. A few days later, the High Court, after 7 days of the incident, the Calcutta High Court itself, they had to intervene, and finally there was a CBI probe that is now happening in the state of West Bengal on this incident. But we had to remember that the CBI is only responsible for the probe and not for maintaining law and order in that vicinity, and law and order right now is crumbling in that area. Still, what has come to everybody's attention is that from Delhi to Trivandrum, from Mumbai to Mangalore to Guwahati, to different places in West Bengal, the student fraternity as well as the doctors associations across the country, all their conscience had been stirred by this incident, and there are candlelight protests as well as silent peaceful protests that are happening across this country. It is only the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and the All India Trinamool Congress that are oblivious to the public sentiments. First of all, the Bharatiya Janata Party would like to make it very, very clear that in this incident, the party fully stands in solidarity with the victim and the victim's family. The Bharatiya Janata Party promises that it will fight till the victim's family gets justice, and stringent action will be taken against the perpetrators of this heinous crime. It is regrettable that even now at this instance, the perpetrators of the heinous crime, they are roaming scot-free. The Bharatiya Janata Party also would like to bring to public attention that the Home Ministry as well as the Health Ministry in the state of West Bengal are right now held directly by the Chief Minister. The Bharatiya Janata Party would like to ask the All India Trinamool Congress if there was an attempt to cover up this incident because they wanted to mask the administrative failure of the Chief Minister herself. The Bharatiya Janata Party also would like to bring to your attention that it was the High Court itself which had to intervene and had ordered a CBI probe, and the High Court has very clearly indicated that the state government is attempting to protect somebody. The Bharatiya Janata Party again would like to ask very clearly if there is an unholy nexus between the state government and perpetrators of such violent crimes. We shouldn't forget, and we had to remember that even in the incidents that happened in Sandesh Gali a few months back, it was again after the intervention of the Calcutta High Court and after 55 days that the main perpetrators of those heinous crime, including Mr. Shahab Sheikh, who was arrested. The Congress and the India Alliance members, we have all seen that whenever there is a women's related issue that happens in any BJP ruled state, they do come there, they politicize the issues, they have photo ops. But what has been noticeable to every single Indian is that in this particular instance, nobody has said a word. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who keeps talking about women empowerment, hasn't spoken about this issue. Mrs. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who parrots the theme of Let Ki Hu, Lat Sakta Hu, so far hasn't said a word about this. There are many members of the India Alliance and the Congress Party who are known to be women's rights activists, but so far nobody has spoken about it. And even the All India Trinamool Congress has a lot of MPs who are normally vocal about every issue, including prominent women MPs, but they also hasn't spoken about the instance so far. So all this very clearly shows that all the women empowerment talks and their women's right activism is just mere politics. Bengal at this moment, it needs freedom. It needs freedom from anarchy, it needs freedom from autarky, and it needs freedom from misgovernance. Bengal needs good governance, and Bengal needs security for all its citizens, safety for all its citizens, especially women. It can only be achieved when the Trinamool Congress is removed from there, and the Bharatiya Janata Party demands the resignation of the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee with the deteriorating law and order situation that is happening in the state of West Bengal. Thank you.
আপুনি চাই আছে ND24 সৰ্বশ্ৰেষ্ঠ নহয় সৰ্বোত্তমৰ দৌৰ।